My main goal is at least an NP2 Castoria Berserker, 1 Chloe, and I just assumed Suzuka is gonna come, so I'll let her come. Yeah, I said those words in that sequence. Let's start off with 5 tickets. Go to single shot. Wish me luck. 430 quartz. You got 430 quartz. Good luck. So again, we're aiming for 2 Castoria Berserkers. That is the main goal right now. Will it happen? Will it not? I don't know. At least 2, and then Chloe. Main goals. Extra Suzuka on the side would be fine. I wouldn't complain for sure. But main thing is Castoria and Chloe for me at least. Okay, for Servant, I don't think it's a gold, but we'll see. Nope, not a gold. And I'm scared. I am scared. Got your ticket? What do you mean you got your ticket? For FGO Fest? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Was that 5 tickets already? I think it was. I think. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our first multi. Alright. Our first multi in literal months besides the guaranteed SR. Let's see if we're gonna get lucky. Just 4? Oh, fuck. Okay, my math is just ass. That's why I keep track of it. Hey, man, I got excited. Maybe I fucked up the ritual. I definitely fucked up the ritual technically, but I mean, I'm not really expecting a first multi EX luck roll. If it happens, it happens, but my luck lately has just not been that great. Even over in JP, it took almost until pity. I think it actually took until pity for me to get Typhon about a month and a half ago. So I've hit pity in the past 7 months of FGO. I've hit pity 3 times across all of my accounts in both NA and JP. Okay, we got the Arcwid CE. Okay, I'm happy about that. I think it's actually a pretty decent CE as well. Got her in 3 multis. Congratulations. By her, who do you mean? I assume Castoria. Congratulations no matter what. You seem excited about it, so there you go. Got her in first multi. Congratulations, Hikari. See, this is why you like the stream, bro. This is why you like the stream. Officially going 2 days. Nice. Nice, Archerblades. Congratulations. Again, hope you have fun. I'm obviously going to be streaming around those days once they drop news and, you know, stream the anniversary stuff. Hope you have a great time over there. And get that guild strap for me if you can. I'm just saying. You know, if you can. If you cannot, then no worries. Got her in 4 tickets. Nice. Congrats. Damn, you guys are getting better luck than I am. That's for sure. I'm not going to complain. Listen, we're all here to support each other. Hopefully you guys are wishing me luck as well. 4 copies too? What do you mean 4 copies? Or 4 copies to go? I was about to say, I was like, you got 4 more copies just like right away after you just said you got her in the ticket? That's crazy. Just like spam click rolls. Sir Pouncelot, give me your luck, guys. Hey man, first give me your luck and then I'll share mine afterwards. That's how this works, you know. You hit that like button. Hit that like button on the stream or the video, depending on when you're watching this. Okay, first multi-shot, not the best. We did get the 5-star CE, which is not a bad CE by any stretch of the imagination, so it is what it is. Okay, come on. Come on, Summer Castoria. Or Chloe, you know. Any of you guys, actually, would be nice. Arc tummy, yeah, she do be showing off her tummy. Okay, we got the 3-star CE, which I'm surprised we didn't already get. Go ahead and lock that. And keep moving forward. You know what I mean? Keep moving forward like Eren Yeager. You know, like he always said, keep moving forward until all your enemies are dead. Okay, Boudica. Nope. Just got Bakatoria too. Nice. Congratulations, Zen. You got Suzuka on first multi, not a target. Fair. Got Suzuka goes in so far. Congratulations, Top Kirby. But I know your main thing is Chloe. Even just getting 1 copy of Chloe is huge, because you really just need 1 copy to make use of her skills and her support capabilities. But if you want to go for multiple copies, I'm not gonna blame you as well. My game's still loading. Thanks, Australian internet. Damn, shrimps out on the bobby, you know what I mean? All them kangaroos just messing with your internet. I feel you, dog. I feel you. Okay, first double shot of the stream, of the session. We did get a little orb sparkle a little bit. Little orb vibration. Okay, that is that gonna mean anything? Okay, that spark, that would have been crazy. It didn't mean anything apparently. We made the damn things but get the leftover Ethernet cables. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. You guys made internet? I didn't even realize that. I don't know the history of that shit, but yeah, okay, double roll was ass. Second multi-shot, going down to 400 quartz. 401 to be exact. You made a kangaroo once. Oh, okay, so this has... Well, wait. Okay, we got Chloe. Okay, arguably in some ways our main goal. Because, again, her as a support servant, absolutely amazing. So there you go. So we got Summer, Chloe. Ain't gonna be mad if that's all we come out with. Well, actually, no, I would be mad if I use the rest of my quartz, so that's all we came out with. But as far as this multi goes, I wouldn't be mad if that's all we come out with. So Summer, Chloe, honestly, pretty happy about that. Again, she's a very good support servant. I know a lot of you guys and a lot of people in general don't really mess with the lolly servants. But if you go past the fact that she's a lolly, she's a very, very good support servant. All things considered. Double-sided Berserker, wait! Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah, please. Please. Oh, yo, second multi. We got both of our goals. Let's go. Let's go. Double-sided Berserker with the slight pause. You already know. Dick is swinging. Dick is out. Dick is on the table. You guys can't see it, but it's on the table. Can't show it to you guys because YouTube would, you know, kick my ass, and I'm sure most of you guys wouldn't want to see it. Granted, you know, I would need like a 8K camera, not even a 4K camera, for you guys to see that shit, and I would have to max out my zoom in order for you guys to see even a pixel of it. But there you go. So we got Summer, Chloe, and in the same multi-shot, not too long after, we got Summer, Castoria. I almost said Berserktoria, but she has so many names. She's called Outcast apparently in the event. That's what she goes by. I don't remember them calling her Outcast in Lostbelt 6, but I kind of like the nickname a little bit. But there you go. You also got her in double-sided Berserker. Nice, congratulations. There you go. There you go. I can finally see Suzuka's bouncing in English. All right, there you go. I hope you're able to get. Oh wow, we got the Summer Tila Lock Force RC as well. This is so far a goated multi-shot. Goated. Already goated. So not Outcast. Al like Albert, and then Cast like Caster, but without the T at the end. So Outcast. I guess it kind of sounds like Outcast. Now that I say it out loud, but still, you know, I kind of dig the nickname a little bit. So it's a little bit cute. There we go. Summer Chloe, how you doing? FBI, if you're watching, I ain't doing anything with her. Just letting you know. Her name has the word editor. Okay, she's an editor. Okay, fair. Where are these naughty writers who are behind on their schedule? Wait, what? Okay, FBI, if you're watching, she ain't talking about me. I ain't a writer. I like writing, but not like that. And there you go. What's up, dog? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? 501 quartz NP2 goal. Okay, good luck, Archer Blaze. I believe you said you were gonna grand her as your berserker, so definitely want to max out her NP as much as possible, depending on how much quartz you have. She was MVP for Ordeal Call 3 in my other account. I should have used her more in my main account, but when I played Ordeal Call 3 in my side, holy shit. Arturia, Summer, Outcast, just gonna call her Outcast. Outcast was honestly like MVP. So let me go ahead and screenshot that. Got a little bit of everything. We literally got everything in the banner in this multi-shot, but Suzuka. So again, my goal is NP3. Or not NP3. Well, NP3 would be nice, don't get me wrong. But let's go ahead and try for a second copy. We already got one copy, so already starting off pretty strong. Second multi-shot, already got one copy, so can't really complain. So type 1 if you were able to get your main goal out of this banner so far. And type 2 if you're still rolling or if you're not rolling at all. So we're going to keep going. I know that sounded like it was the end, but it's not the end. Let's see. So congratulations to everyone who's going to be typing 1. Let's keep going. Try to get that sexy NP2. And depending on how much we have left over, we might even go for that NP3 action. You feel me? We might even go for that NP3, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, if I get spooked by a 5-star, I'm just going to stop cold turkey. Because, you know, I ain't trying to push my luck at that point. For example, if that was a Vlad, bro, I would have punched my screen easily. I would have punched my screen. Oh, you're granting Senno Rikyu? Oh, I could have sworn maybe it was somebody else. You know, I kind of remember you saying Senno Rikyu. My bad, my bad. But fair enough. Bane of 1,000 Astolfos. Hey, at least Astolfo's a 4-star. You know, if I'm gonna get spooked by a 4-star, fuck it. At least I'll get rare prisms out of it. You feel me? At least I'll get some rare prisms out of it. Let's see. Maybe we could come out with Suzuka maybe as well. I would like to get her just for collection purposes. Plus her design is honestly really good as well. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, let's keep going. Third multi of the stream. Can we pull another Castoria, Berserker, Bakatoria, Berserktoria? What do you guys call her, by the way? Because he has so many nicknames. And not to adding Outcast on top of that. What do you guys call her? Do you guys call her Bakatoria, Berserktoria, Berserker Castoria? What do you guys fuck with? I kind of flip-flop between all of her nicknames because she has so many. Bakatoria. Is Bakatoria like the goated one? Berserktoria. Yeah, Berserktoria is another one that I've seen. Berserktoria. She has so many, bro. She has so many. I wish you could all just like stick to one nickname. Danceoria is a good one. Danceoria is a good all. Damn it all. I assume you're not answering my question, but alright, damn it all. That's quite the nickname. NP4 waiver. Oh man, Baron, I'm sorry. As somebody who got 2 waivers from Tiamat's banner a couple months ago, I feel you, man. I feel you. It is what it is. You just keep going forward like Aaron Yeager, you know what I mean? Just keep moving forward. So all your enemies are dead. I finally completed LB7 to cleanse my palate after reading that hideous Fate X. Wait, was it that bad? I heard Nasu wrote it, so I assumed it was going to be decent. I haven't read anything on Honkai X Fate at all, because I don't play the game, so why would I even delve into that? But I heard Nasu wrote it, so I thought it would have been like a decent story, but fair enough, Cha-Cha, I'll just... Oh, Nasu didn't? I thought he did. That's what a lot of people were saying, at least. That was a pause right there, by the way. Okay, Chloe. Well, I was right, though. It was a pause. I was expecting gold servant. So NP2 Chloe. Not exactly what I was wanting, but am I mad? Not really. You know? I'm mainly going to be using her as a support servant. So upgrading her NP levels isn't exactly like, oh my gosh, yeah. But still. How could I be mad? NP2 summer servant in general is pretty good. Nasu just supervised it like an FGO story. Oh. I could have sworn someone said he wrote it, but maybe people were just misinterpreting the interview or whatever, but okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that the story was dog water. If you were to rate it out of 10 for those of you guys who read it, objectively, how would you rate the story of the Fate X Honkai Star Rail story? Although, again, it's a collab story, so it wasn't, at least in my head, if I were playing the game, I wouldn't go into it expecting like a 10 out of 10 story. So 2 out of 10, negative 10, 5, 6, 4, 5. Damn. 6 is the highest so far. That's kind of sad. Okay, how would you compare it to like the worst written story in FGO? Is it better than that at least? It has to be, right? The worst written story is probably what? One of the earlier singularities. Like, I guess that's not fair. That's not a fair comparison. But it was exactly what I expected from a collab story. Okay, fair. FGO's worse. It's horrible. Okay, fair. It's basically a gag story. So it's just like all comedy. Nothing too crazy. Again, it's a collab story, so I mean that's to be expected. I played like, and I'm sure you guys have as well, like a variety of video games over my entire lifetime. Most of the time, collab stories or collab events or any collaborations for that matter, they don't usually have the most profound story ever. It's a better story than Agartha. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't like Agartha, but I don't think it was that bad. But maybe it's been a while since I've read it. Okay, this is the fourth multi-shot. There was a slight pause on that. There's some slight pauses, man. Them slight pauses. Okay, never mind. Slight pauses didn't give me shit. Got MP2. Congratulations, Collab. And Archer Blade, you got both Suzuka and Chloe so far. Nice. Chloe, again, if you get Chloe and you're like, damn, I didn't get Summer Castoria. This sucks. Chloe is still a very good pull. Once you learn how to use her, she's like a budget crane. Very good servant. Very, very, very good. I feel like people were overly expecting it just to be Stay Night, Holy Grail, and Star Rail. Yeah, I guess so. I guess with the whole build-up, because they announced that collab event over a year ago. Or like around a year ago. I don't know if it was over a year ago, but around a year ago. So there was like a whole year build-up of hype. So I guess that makes sense. Why people would have that kind of expectations. But the way I see every collab event is like, okay, the story is going to be either bad or mid at best. But it sounds like, according to you guys, it's mid at best. So, yeah, collab stories are usually mid. I can't think of a game that I played that had a collab event to where I was like, you know what? For a collab story, that was like top 10 best stories I've ever read. I can't think of any, but again, this is talking from somebody who didn't play the Honkai Star Rail event or doesn't play Honkai at all. So maybe it is that bad. I'm not sure. Or maybe we're just so used to like the FGO Lostbelt stories that when we migrate over and read a Fate related story that's like not on that level, we're just like, oof. Nikkei? Oh, Nikkei got some good collab stories. Okay. Who had they collabed with? I don't keep track with any of these gacha games, by the way, so forgive me for my ignorance. But what's a big name they've collabed with that had like a good story? I had no idea. Oh, honestly, I'll take the C. The C is really good. Basically Black Rail for Berserkers without the bad effect. Yeah, so I'll take that. I think that's only my second copy. So honestly, this is a goated multi-shot just for that. I will take that. Stellar Blade and rerun with Nier Automata. Ooh, especially that Nier Automata collab. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a good story if you're collabing with Nier. Chainsaw Man sucked ass and raised it. Oh, they collab with Chainsaw Man? What the fuck? Okay. Wow, I had no idea. I had no clue. And I guess another thing with the Star Rail thing, if you guys are unaware of the reasoning why I didn't even touch the Honkai Star Rail game despite the announcement of the collab event and the hype behind it, it's for one simple reason you guys already know. Some of you guys already know. Gilgamesh wasn't in it. I don't care if they put every single servant in there. Well, okay, if Tiamat was in it, obviously it would play, but the chances for her being in there, it's pretty much zero. But I don't care if they put every unlimited blade work servant in there. Let's just, narrow it down to those bunch. If Gil isn't in it, I wasn't gonna play it. That's just a fact of life. Even if you guys went on this stream right now and said the story is a 10 out of 10, made me cry, made me ejaculate, made me shit myself all at the same time, I'd be like, well, was Gil in it? And if you answer with either no or well, my day is there. I don't care about Dollar Store Gilgamesh at all, so don't even bring his name up. But yeah, no. Ain't no way. They can take Gil out of FGO and I wouldn't care. Sora, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. I don't know where you live, but sleep with one eye open and make sure you look out your window every night. Because if you see somebody with a gold jacket walk by, just pray. Just pray, bro. Just pray. The Gil glaze is crazy. Yo, wait. Are you new here? Sora, are you new? Are you new? Because I'm like the Gil guy, man. I'm literally wearing a Gil jacket. Ain't no way. In fact, Caster Gil's gonna spook me right now. That'd be crazy if he does. That'd be crazy if he does. Gil always been a side character. Vanish. I'm gonna fight you too. I'm actually gonna fight you. But okay, I mean objectively, oh, that's not Caster Gil, but that's Kid Gil. I guess he's, but god damn it, he's the best side character ever. He may not be a main character, but he's the best side character ever. Seen you for years, but never knew you were a Gil simp. You have to be trolling. You have to be trolling. There's no way. Okay, type 1, if you always, like, if you've at least seen me for at least a year, and you knew, you know that I'm a Gil simp. And type 2 if you never knew I was a Gil simp, because there's absolutely no shot. There's no, you're not watching me. You're probably watching somebody else. There's no way you were watching me. There's absolutely no shot. Dude, I literally had people coming up to me at Anime Expo was like, hey, aren't you that Gil guy on YouTube? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Yo, people know me for that, man. Katana, you can't be saying that, man. You can't be saying 2. You're saying 2 just to troll. You have an NP5 cast? Yes, I do. NP5 Caster Gil, NP5 Archer Gil, both kid and adult Gil, easily. NP6, 120. The whole 9 yards, append everything, at least in JP. Granded Enkidu the other day, gonna grand Archer Gil too. This was a shit multi-shot, but besides the point. Yeah, there's no shot, man. Also, I don't know, I have a video, but if you guys go look behind me, I have both Gil's VA's autograph, the English and Japanese VA's autograph. I have at least $10,000 worth of merch of Gil behind me. You guys can't really see it, but for those guys who know, you know, there's no shot. Got her on a skip ticket. Congratulations, finally, bro. Hopefully it didn't take that long. Yeah, I'm a Gil fanboy, dog. I'm wearing a Gil jacket. You know, I'm that guy, man. I'm that guy. If I'm gonna be known for anything, I'm gonna be known as that Gil guy. I have done a room tour before, or I guess a collection showcase on my channel, I believe like 2 years ago. But I've updated it a lot since then. Back then I didn't have a Gilgamesh autograph or anything, but yeah. Don't ask Gil fans what he said to Arturia in the original VN. Hey man, that's all in the past, you know? He's changed, you feel me? He's changed. He's changed. And you straight? Yo, Vanish. Yo, we're gonna fight. Yeah, I'm straight. God damn it. Hey, listen, we could like male characters and still be straight. You know, guys could like male characters and still be straight. Just like how girls could like female characters and be straight, and vice versa. You know, it is what it is. I'm like in this year, in a couple months, it's gonna be my 11th anniversary of my relationship. And if it was obvious, I have a girlfriend, not a boyfriend. Clearly, I think I would know that at this point if she had a dick between her legs. So yeah, I'm straight as fuck, boy. I'm just joking. Hey, I'm just checking. I'm just checking. You know, I gotta make sure. You know, I praise my king. I love him, and I could acknowledge his beauty and his sexiness and everything. But in the end of the day, I draw the line at sucking his dick, or his dick being anywhere near me. Now, if he asked me to do so, I would reluctantly say no, only because I know he would skewer me if I said no. But that's where I draw the line, you know? That's where I draw the line. You didn't tell them about us yet? What are you talking about? What are you on about, dog? My day slander won't be tolerated. I curse your rolls. My day slander? Yo, what's the slander of calling My Day a Dollar Tree, 99-cent store, discount version of the King of Heroes? What? That's not slander. That's facts. That's facts. And we know Star Rail. They've said it. The developers have said that they took a lot of inspiration from Fate. So he's quite literally a discount version of Gil. Who is My Day? Exactly. Who is My Day? Everybody knows Gilgamesh, the king of heroes, the golden king, the first recorded hero of history. Who the fuck is Maide? Who's that? Yeah, no. Gil sweeps, man. See, that's why they didn't want to put Gil in Star Rail. Not necessarily because they have a $cent store version of him in Star Rail, but it's because if he showed up, oh, he would wipe the floor out of my day any day of the week. Ooh, and P2, let's go! Oh shit! That's what it takes. Shit talking. That's what it takes, man. That's all it takes. Rainbow spin into my second copy of Bakatoria. Yes. All it takes is a little bit of shit talking. All it takes. And you know what? It's not even shit talking. It's the 100% the truth. Let's go. Yeah, they couldn't even afford him. They couldn't even afford the King of Heroes. This is what happened. It was a UBW collab, and they could afford, of course, since it's a UBW collab, they could get Archer, who's like one of the main characters of the UBW route, of course. And of course, you gotta get Saber as well. She's the face that runs the place. And I like to think that behind the scenes, they tried to get Gilgamesh. They tried. The developers of Honkai Star Rail tried their best to get Gil, but they couldn't afford it. And knowing that they couldn't afford it, they were like, you know what? We'll just make a Dollar Tree version of him in the form of Maide. And I guess we'll get Ku as well. That's it. That's all it was. That's all it was. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And P2, baby. There you go. Oh, there's a slight pause there. Oh, okay, never mind. MP2. No, Ku's cool. Ku's cool. He's not playable, right? Again, I don't keep track. I don't play Star Rail at all. But I know he's there, but is he playable? Because I think I saw somebody post his model and there's like theories going around that he was going to be playable. But I don't know at the moment if he is or not. Ku's just an NPC. Okay, there you go. My guy, what software are you using to stream FGO on your PC? I used to use a software called Samsung Dex, but now I'm using something called what's it called? Screen Copy. It's a little bit weird to use. It requires a little bit of setup, but once you get it up and working, it's pretty good. If you're trying to mirror your phone into your PC. But yeah. At the moment, no, but the model detailed enough to be just an NPC. Okay, fair. Fair. Looks like it's pity for you, yo, Katana. I'm sorry to hear that. How many quartz did you start off with? Hopefully you have enough. I mean, I hope you don't have to get to pity, but hopefully you have enough just in case, you feel? According to in-game files, he has a designation similar to playable. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. I want to save for Oberon. If you don't have Oberon, you should go for Oberon, in my opinion. Like, I know your dick says Summer Servants. I understand that. But think logically here. Think logically. Put your dick away. Think logically. Probably should go for Oberon. He's gonna hard carry your account going forward. Pity for me as well. 660 in now. Oh, well. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Kevin. For me, it's strange adventuring with Archer instead of Gil. Hey man, you could always get Dollar Tree Gil. You know, you could always do that. Always follow your dick first. Hey man, if it's never failed you before, then I guess that's sound advice. I guess that's sound advice. I have Oberon on my main account plus lots of meta supports and DPS. Okay, I mean, I guess if you're using NA as just like a side collection kind of account, then I suppose you could skip out on Oberon. Especially if you already have a main JP account, then I guess that's passable. Do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do. They even tried to copy Gil X Enkidu with Maide X. Wait, what? There's a fake ass Enkidu too? I didn't even know there's a fake ass. I'm gonna look this. Who's that? At least relationship. Maybe like design wise, maybe they don't look the same, but maybe you're talking about like story wise. It's similar. Is it like story wise or similar? Finon. Who the fuck is this? Who the hell is this? Wait, you're telling me... Wait, real quick. You're telling me this white-haired version of Fujimaru looking ass is the Enkidu equivalent in Star Rail? Ain't no way. Homie looks as generic as they come. He literally looks like us, the MC of Grand Order. But with a white hair dye. Yeah, budget Galahad, for real. In relationship. Hey man, I'll look this up and I'll be the judge of that. You know, I'm like the guild guy, so I gotta look this shit up now. So I'm assuming, spoiler alert, you don't have to go into detail. I'm assuming the homie dies, and then My Day goes on like a rampage or something, or gets humbled, something along those lines. No Chloe yet? There's no way. Top Kirby, there's no way. NP2 Castoria Zerger, just like me, and NP4 Suzuka, and no Chloe yet? That's actually insane. That's actually crazy. Not even close? No, not even... Okay, so I guess... Yeah. I like how this went from like, yeah, let's go roll for Castoria Berserker, yeah, to let's go ahead and slander Honkai Star Rail. Hey, listen, my Star Rail fans, hopefully you're enjoying the game. Hopefully you enjoyed the collab, etc., etc. I'm just having my fun. You know, we roast FGO too. We roast FGO when it's appropriate too. You know, it's not just like all hate on Star Rail. I never played the game, so I can't just say I hate it. You ship them, fight me. All right, I didn't know you roll like that, Chacha. Chacha, how do you go from the most... Like, when it comes to FGO, you are like the most waifu-minded person in chat usually. Like, the most thirsty waifu-minded motherfucker. And I guess over in Star Rail, you ship 2 guys. That's like unheard of for me. I'm like, who are you over there? You're not Chacha over there. You're something else. You're Kaka. What is the priority for skills for Castoria Berserker? I don't know on the top of my head. I would just 10 all of them. But I guess if you can't... Maybe her battery? I guess her battery. I know she has 2, but the one that does more. I don't know what Chacha doing, but he ain't playing Star Rail. Hey, listen. I gotta hear it from his mouth, man. Yeah, batteries basically. For priority skills. That's usually the case. I've watched you since I was in high school. Now I'm married with 2 kids with a job. Hallelujah. Wait, I just saw your comment, Josh. Really? Are you still in chat? I gotta acknowledge that. This, I don't know if he's trolling, but Joshua, that's a great name, by the way. I love it. He's been watching me since high school. Now he's married with 2 kids with a job. Congratulations, Joshua, on getting married, and you know, shout out to the kids. Hopefully they're doing well. Golly, that's insane. 750 quartz, NP1 Chloe, NP6 Suzuka, and NP2 Berserker Castoria. Not bad. Spook Fiona and Spook Arjuna. Ooh, okay, that's crazy. Yo, when you guys first watched me, where were you then? And where are you now? Watch you guys be like, I just started watching you like 2 days ago. Because that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I was a senior in high school and I graduated college in 2022. Wow. Time flies. Love you, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yo, shout out to you. Thank you for like sticking around, whether you're like active in chat or in the comments right now or whatever, but you're here just like telling me, updating me. That's kind of crazy, man. Much love to you. Much love. That actually blows my mind, Joshua. I'm not even lying. Would you name your kid Gil? No, because people would think that stands for Gilbert, and I'm not really a big fan. Like, no offense to my Gilberts out there. Not really a fan of the name Gilbert. And naming somebody in 2025, especially here in America, where everybody's just so judgmental, naming somebody Gilgamesh, I don't know. I feel like he would get bullied. My real name, if you guys don't know, is Jack. And let me just tell you, it's a normal name, but I got bullied a lot because of it. Like, people made fun of my name all the time, calling me jack off, ejaculate, you know, all that fucked up shit. I don't know what kind of fucked shit middle schoolers, elementary schoolers, even high schoolers would say about a kid that's named after Gilgamesh. I don't know. I have no idea. How about Gilgamesh? No, first of all, my girlfriend would not approve of that name at all. Okay, NP3 Chloe, there you go. Fair. If a bully want to bully, they'll find a way regardless. That's true. That's true. But I don't want to give them fuel. You know what I mean? I don't want to give my son a name that's gonna make them a target, an instant target. You feel me? As somebody who's lived through that, I don't want my kids to live through that myself. I want to give them a nice name, a unique name, but like nothing that's like crazy. I always joke with my girlfriend like, hey, if we get a son, or if we get two sons, we'll name one Bob and the second one Prometheus. Obviously, I'm not going to do that because that's insane. And they're going to get bullied for different reasons. But it would be both for their name. Like, I just think it would be funny. I would name my son Saint Quartz. Would you beat your son's ass then? I mean, that's a fucked up joke, but like still. Your friends could say ejaculator when they leave. That's never happened, but I guess they could. I guess they could. Okay, if you guys were to name your son or daughter or whatever, you know, if you could name your kid a servant's name, which is a shit ton of names, what would you name your kids? What name would you give them? I'm curious. So what kind of fucked up shit you guys would go for? I believe I was working at Stater Brothers when I first saw your streams. Now I'm working full-time in my new job. Okay. Moving up in the world. I like to hear that. Moving up in the world. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Hopefully your job not only pays well, but is also very fun and very fulfilling as well. That's like all that's important, you know? Blood Axe. Eric Blood Axe. Honestly, that kind of goes hard though. Imagine the teacher doing roll call for kindergartners like, okay, Eric, David, Jack, Blood Axe, and then everyone would just turn around like, what? That'd be insane. It is. I can buy Saint Quartz now for rolls if I need to. Hey, there you go. There you go. That's you know, you got your priorities straight. You feel me? You got your priorities straight. I like that. I would name him John Wick. John Wick is not a servant, but hey, fair. Angura Minu would be insane. It would be so crazy. I feel like Angra would pass as a name somewhat, but then some people might just like make fun of him for his name sounding like angry, I guess. Like, you must be angry all the time or something. I don't know. But Minu is insane. Rasputin has a nice swag to it. I think that'd be cool. Oberon Vertigan. You gotta put the Vertigan in there too. You could just stop at Oberon. I think Oberon is a solid name. I think that has aura. Imagine being the kid in class named Oberon. That's aura right there. That's probably like top 10 best names you could give a kid. That's like a unique name, but it's not crazy to the point of getting bullied. I don't think there's a way people could like bully somebody named Oberon. Achilles is a strong name too. But I feel like for the nerds out there, they would, I guess being a nerd and a bully, it's somewhat contradictory, but still, they'd like attack his heel. I don't know, beat up his heel, be like, "This is your weak spot." I don't know, some dumb shit. Yeah, Elizabeth Sirius is a good name, although there's no servant named Sirius, but I got you. One of my coworkers called his son Anakin. I mean, that's not surprising. A lot of Star Wars fans, you know, out there. There's probably a shit ton of Anakins out there. I'll pay $100 for you today. You know, you would have to pay me a whole lot more than $100 to name my kid Astolfo. Or Hijikata, for that matter. If you guys don't know, Astolfo and Hijikata are my least favorite servants. Ever. Yeah, but here in my country, that's a reason to get bullied 100%. Oh, really? Being named Anakin? Really? That's kind of fucked. So you're saying we can pay. Hey, everyone's got a price. I said earlier I wouldn't suck Gil's dick. But if we're just talking about sucking dick in general, I wouldn't suck dick. But if somebody pulled up, like straight up, imagine you guys in this situation. Someone pulled up with a briefcase full of cash dollars. Let's say $1 billion of cash. And it's real. You could tell it's real. And they were like, hey, you could have all this money. No strings attached. All you got to do is get on your knees and suck my cock. I'm sucking that dick clean. I'm sucking it so clean. I don't care if it's a dirty ass dick. I'm sucking it so clean. It wouldn't even be funny how clean. It would shine. The room could be dark and it would still shine. That's a big string. Hey, listen, I'm gonna swallow that string. You feel me? And let's be honest. The IRS won't like. Hey, they don't need to know. Only poor people would do that. I'm a gazillion. Okay, I guess if you're already a gazillionaire, as you say, I guess you wouldn't. Like, it's like, oh, I already got money. Who cares? But no, I'm telling you, bro. I'm wiping that shit clean, dog. Bro is Riley Ray. That's crazy. No, but like, let's be honest, man. You would at least think about it. Let's agree on that. You would at least think about it. By the way, I still haven't gotten Suzuka yet. That's kind of crazy, right? Yeah, $1 billion is $1 billion. Like, you will literally be a billionaire. Probably not a billionaire because a lot of that will go to tax. But at least a millionaire. You'll be a millionaire by just sucking one cock. You're at least thinking about it. I know you guys are capping, being like, no, I wouldn't do that. Hey, I'm a man. Like, I wouldn't. Like, nah, dude. You would do it. Trust me. Trust me, you would do it. Unless you're a gazillionaire like Vanish. Or whoever the fuck said he's a gazillionaire. Watch the stock market crash after you finish swallowing. Oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, that would, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. A millionaire that sucks. Hey, man. Thousands of people already do it. Maybe not thousands. I don't know how many porn stars there are out there. But let's assume there's thousands of porn stars already do it. I'm just doing it once for $1 billion. Ooh, gold spin. Are we finally getting Suzuka? No, another Chloe. Wow, Suzuka doesn't like us. It's one of those, I ain't gay, but $20. Yeah, exactly. Except I wouldn't do it for $20. I guess my max, or I guess my bare minimum price would probably be like 100K. If I'm going to be honest. At least 100K, I'd probably consider it. But $1 billion is like a no hesitations. You know, no hesitation at all. You could buy a lot of mouthwash for that. Yeah, no. Anyway, enough talking about slobbering on the knob. So far we've gotten, I believe, 4 copies of Chloe, 2 copies of Berserktoria, and 0, surprisingly, 0 copies of Suzuka Gozen. Again, very surprising. Because I was expecting to get at least a couple of Suzuka spooks, but we could go ahead and do some skip rolls, get along with it. MP3, that's crazy, Top Kirby. I mean, I'm down to trade, man. I've got a good bunch. I don't know how, like, we have like the opposite problem. Now, granted, I don't know how many quartz you used. Well, we have the opposite problem. Back then, I was a broke kid in high school, so it was awesome to watch your NP5 Jalters and stuff. To be fair, Josh Watt, I don't think of NP5 the Jalter, but I feel you, dog. Now I can afford a few more Saint quartz, but the wife gets mad. Hey, don't ruin your relationship for Gacha, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. But Jesus, give me one of your Chloes. I have 4 Suzukas and already have 2 Berserktorias. Hey, if a trading system was possible, I would. Trust me. They will never implement a trading system, though. Okay, Servant. This is a skip roll, by the way. What? Yo. NP5 Chloe. 0 Suzukas. NP5 Chloe is crazy. What? I can't even believe that. Yeah, Top Kirby. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to give her to you so badly. I want to give her to you so badly, but the world is like, no. He has to suffer. Yeah, Chloe, can you move on to him? And Summer Castoria or Suzuka, can you come to me? Because I think that's the preference. Okay, who are you? Oh, wait. Oh, she's right. I forgot. Okay, I got Suzuka. Top Kirby, get Chloe, and then we're done, right? For a second, I was like, wait, who is this? I almost forgot she's a writer. Yo, if that was a Safo, I'm... No, if it was a Stafo's dick, I ain't sucking that shit for $1 billion. Let me tell you that much. Golly. Okay, so we got Suzuka finally. I thought I did a skip roll, but I guess I didn't. So there's Suzuka. Yeah, summer is indeed full swing. In fact, I'm sweating right now. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning. She's a writer because she writes me. Alright. Okay. Hey man, listen, she came to me. She's writing me. You feel me, dog? Third Sense is really cool, by the way. We didn't get the Santa version because the summer version of Suzuka. I'm not complaining. Got 3 MP3 Berserktoria with 120 rolls. 120 rolls or 120 chords? Because 120 rolls is a lot. Oh, I didn't... No, she did a special little sprite change there. Fair. Okay, there you go. So there it is. We're at under 100 chords. Let's go ahead and just do a couple singles and end it off there. My gambling addiction won, and my first pull is Suzuka. Screw saving. Alright, man. You saw me get Suzuka and you were like, you know what? She looks so good. And then you were like, fuck it. Fair enough, though, Banders. Congratulations. Happy you got Suzuka Gozen. MP3 Suzuka, congratulations. For those of you guys who rolled, I know it's already been like almost an hour since the Gacha dropped. Let me know your rolls right now, like what you got, NP level and whatnot. What's the update? What was the final results of your rolls? I know it seems like everybody who was rolling, or most people, I'm not gonna say everybody just in case, but most people who were rolling for Berserktoria got her. So congratulations to you guys. No Chloe? Wow. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because it took forever for me to get Suzuka. But still, geez. Using your Uso and Berserktoria? Oh, wow, okay. If that's what it takes, then so be it. I understand. Oberon is out? I didn't know. Yeah, he's out. He's out. So, good luck if you're rolling for Oberon. Jack the Ripper spook. Ooh, I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear that. Okay. So, 2 more multi-shots, and then we're pretty much done. Okay, let's see. 2 more multi-shots. Let's see who we get. Is Kuro needed for lotto comps? If you use Kukulkan as a looper, in my opinion, yes. Because for those of you guys who have Kukulkan, she's unable to Black Grail loop with the normal Double Koyanskaya and Oberon team. She is able to loop, but you gotta give her a CE aside from Black Grail. But with Kuro, she allows Kukulkan to loop. So if you want to use her as a looper, yes, she is 100% necessary. That is Chloe. Summer Chloe is 100% necessary. But you don't need her necessarily for a lot of other teams, or most teams out there, to be honest. But like I always say, it's always nice to have that extra option, just in case. Just got here. Did you get Berserktoria? Yeah, I got 2 copies, which was my bare minimum that I wanted. 2 copies of her, I believe 5 copies of Chloe, and only 1 copy of Suzuka, which is insane. I was expecting to get a shit ton of Suzukas. Wait, I just realized I got Suzuka after I joked she's writer because she ride me. Hey, listen, Bander, sometimes the best lore is jokes, you know? You joked about it, and she was like, no, it's not a joke, dog. So honestly, I'd say you need to grail her. You need to show her some respect. You feel me? Because she's gonna make your dreams come true. You got to show some respect back. You feel? 7 multis, Berserktoria NP1, Chloe NP2, Suzuka NP1. Interesting. Okay. Fair. Waiting for Ruler Melu's banner now. Yeah, again, guys, I will be streaming Melusine Rolls this coming Monday. It will be my girlfriend rolling instead of me. I'm still gonna be here hanging out, chilling with the homies. Y'all feel? Bakatoria can wait then. All right, there. Fair enough. Okay, we have one more multi after this, and then I'm just gonna train my servants, play a little bit of the event, probably chill with you guys, and then we're pretty much done streaming. At least the rolling parts of the stream. I will stream for a little while longer. So let's do one more multi, and then the one last multi shot of Destiny. So far, all of our gold servants have been from multi shots, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like this time around, multi-shots is the way to go, at least for my account. All right. I started off with about 461 quartz, or let's just round it to 450 quartz, and about 48 tickets or something like that. We're down to 32 quartz, aka one multi-shot. And so far, we've gotten 2 Berserktorias, 5 Chloes, 1 Suzuka goes in, and 1... Actually, knock on wood, we didn't get spooked at all. I don't think so. That has to be a record. That's like the most amount of quartz I've used without getting spooked. See, I say that now, but watch me get like a spook 5-star right now. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, if we do get a 5-star Berserktoria. But honestly, I can't be mad. I went into this with that amount of quartz, that amount of tickets. Like, okay, I want at least NP2 Berserktoria and at least 1 Chloe. And the Gacha gods was like, you know what, boy? We got you, fam. So I'm a little bit happy about that. There's a Wuwa stream, then an hour after Genshin, so I've got a packed night. Oh wow, Banders, yeah, you got a packed night, man. Hopefully you guys get some great content over in those games as well. And if you are going to be rolling in those games, hopefully you get good luck. Because you know, if you like my streams and my videos and just watch the content and just interact, the good luck that you get from those things doesn't just carry into Fate. It carries over to other gacha games. So I'm just saying, if you play other gacha games, just saying, if you like the video, like the stream, do all the good stuff, then you're guaranteed EX luck on your rolls, regardless of what game it is. There was a slight pause there, so what does that mean for my gacha? Again, never mind. Nothing. Nothing. The curse of a gacha addiction. Yeah, Banders, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You got... How many gacha games do you guys play, by the way? I mean, I technically play multiple, but like, you know, multiple FGOs, right? How's your rolls? Oh, it's exactly what I wanted. Can't complain. It's not like EX luck. It's not like dummy busted broken luck. But for how much I used, 2 Berserktorias, 5 Chloes, and 1 Suzuka, hey, I can't complain. I got exactly what I wanted from this gacha. 8? Kachacha, you're high. You're actually smoking crack cocaine. You're actually sniffing the good stuff. Snorting the good stuff. 11? So how do you guys, like, with all due respect, and this coming from me, do you guys have like a life? Like, what do you guys, 14? Okay, there's no way you guys play it like, okay, scratch my previous question. Goldspin, how many gacha games do you guys play that on a daily basis? Oh, another Suzuka. Okay, there you go. At least on a daily basis. Because 14 is kind of... I doubt you play them on a daily basis. Okay, so we're ending off with an extra Suzuka. So, pretty much, 2 Suzukas, 2 Berserktorias, and 5 Chloes. Not gonna complain.